The students, today we are going to learn new method to solve quadratic equation. Okay. In previous videos we learned that factorization method to find the roots of quadratic equation. Okay. In this video we are going to learn completing square method to find the roots or zeros of quadratic equation. Okay. So I am taking directly example. With the help of example, I will explain this method. Okay, so we will start to solve this example. First example is solve the quadratic equation 9x square minus 15x plus 6 is equal to 0 by the method of completing the square. Okay, so first write this quadratic equation, that is 9x square minus 15x plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, then we have to make the coefficient of x square is unity. Okay, unity means 1. So here coefficient of x square is 9. So first we have to divide this quadratic equation by 9. Okay, so I am dividing this quadratic equation by 9. So 9x square divided by 9 minus 15 by 9 into x plus 6 by 9 is equal to 0. Okay, now we have to simplify this. So x square minus 15 by 9 we can simplify. So it is a 5 by 3. 3 5s are 15, 3 3s are 9. So 5 by 3 into x. This also we can simplify. It is a 2 by 3. 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. Okay. So now we will get this quadratic equation. Now, what is first step? We have to make coefficient of x square is a unity. Okay. Now it is a coefficient of x square is 1. Second step, this constant we have to shift to the RHS. So x square minus 5 by 3x is equal to minus 2 by 2. Okay. Give this equation as equation number 1. Okay. Now LHS we have to make a perfect square. So here square term is there and middle term is there, but last term is not there. Okay. So we have to find this third term. Okay. If we have to make it perfect square, we have to add some term here. So we have to find the third term. Okay. So formula for the third term is equal to half multiplied by coefficient of x bracket square. So half multiplied coefficient of x is minus 5 by 3. So we have to write this minus 5 by 3 here. Okay. If it is reducible, then reduce it and then take square. Okay. Here we cannot reduce, so directly it is minus 5 by 6 square. That is a minus 5 square is a 25 and 6 square is a 36. Okay. This 25 by 36 is a third term. Now this third term we have to add to both sides of equation number 1. Okay. So adding third term to both sides of equation 1. Okay. Now if we add this, we will get x square minus 5 by 3 into x plus 25 by 36 is equal to minus 2 by 3 plus 25 by 36. Okay. Now if you observe this LHS is a perfect square of x minus 5 by 6 bracket square. Okay. This is a perfect square of x minus 5 by 6. Here, if x expand is a square, a minus b bracket square, you know this identity, a square minus 2ab plus b square. So x minus 5 by 6, x square minus 2 into x into 5 by 6. So you will get minus 5 by 3x plus 5 by 6 square, that is a 25 by 36. Okay. So this is the perfect square of x minus 5 by 6. Okay. Is equal to, now we have to simplify this, here 36 is there and here 3 is there. So we have to multiply by 12. So minus 2 into 12, that is minus 24 plus 25 divided by 36. Okay. Now here x minus 5 by 6 bracket square is equal to 25 minus 24, 1 divided by 36. Okay. So if we take square on both sides, x minus 5 by 6 is equal to, if we take square, then it is a plus minus 1 by 6. Okay. Either give this plus minus to LHS or RHS, but it is easy to give to the RHS side. Okay. So x minus 5 by 6 is equal to plus minus 1 by 6. Okay. Now when we are finding roots, so first you have to take x minus 5 by 6, or this minus 5 by 6 you can shift here. So you will get this x is equal to plus minus 1 by 6, and this minus 5 by 6 if you shift to the RHS, so it is a plus 5 by 6. Okay. So one time you have to take plus 1 by 6, and then second time you have to take minus 1 by 6. Okay. So see here, if we take x is equal to plus 1 by 6, so 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6, that is a 6 by 6. So x is equal to 1. Okay. Or if we take minus 1 by 6, so x is equal to minus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6. So 5 minus 1, 4, that is a 4 by 6 or 2 by 3. Okay. So roots of this quadratic equation is 1 or 2 by 3. Okay, understand this? We have to make LHS, that is a perfect square. Okay, here trick is there. Middle first term is x square. So we have to write the x, then write middle term sign, that is a minus, and 25 by 36, that is a square of 5 by 6. So x minus 5 by 6 square. Okay, understand this? Now we will take second example. Okay. Okay, if it is not visible, see this one again. X minus 5 by 6 square is equal to 1 by 36. Okay. Then we have to take square root on both sides. So x minus 5 by 6 is equal to plus minus 1 by 6. Okay. And then minus 5 by 6 we have to shift to RHS. So plus minus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6. Then we have to take first plus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6. So we will get 6 by 6, that is a 1. And another root is x is equal to minus 1 by 6 plus 5 by 6. That is a 5 minus 1, 4. 4 by 6, that is equal to 2 by 3. Okay. So x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 2 by 3. These are the roots of quadratic equation. Okay. So after that we will take second example. Second example is solve the quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 by the completing square method. Okay. So first step, we have to write this quadratic equation 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay. Then we have to make coefficient of x square is unity, so divided by 2. Okay. So x square minus 5 by 2x plus 3 by 2 is equal to 0. Okay. Next step, we have to shift this constant term to the RHS. So x square minus 5 by 2x is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay. Give this equation as equation number 1. Then we have to find third term. So third term is equal to half into coefficient of x bracket square. Okay. So half into coefficient of x, that is a minus 5 by 2 bracket square. So it is a minus 5 by 4 square, that is a 25 by 16. Okay. Now this third term we have to add in equation number 1. So if we add this, adding third term to both side of equation 1. Okay, so if we add this, x square minus 5 by 2 x plus 25 by 16 is equal to minus 3 by 2 plus 25 by 16. Okay, now this is a perfect square. How we write this? This is a x square, so first term, that is x, middle term is minus 5 by 2x, so we have to write minus sign, and 25 by 16, that is a square of 5 by 4, so x minus 5 by 4 bracket square. Okay, then we have to make same denominator, so multiply by 8 here, so minus 3 into 8 minus 24 plus 25 divided by 16. Okay, so x minus 5 by 4 bracket square is equal to 1 by 16. If we take square root on both sides, so x minus 5 by 4 is equal to plus minus 1 by 4. Okay, now minus 5 by 4 shift there, so we will get x is equal to plus minus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4. Okay, now first we have to take plus 1 by 4, so x is equal to 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4, or x is equal to minus 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4. Okay, so 1 by 4 plus 5 by 4, that is 5 plus 1 6, 6 by 4, or x is equal to 5 minus 1 4 by 4. Okay, that is x is equal to 6 by 4 means 3 by 2, or x is equal to 1. So roots of this chord equation is 3 by 2 or 1. Okay, now we will take third example. Okay, third example is solve the chord equation 5x square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0 by the method of completing square. Okay, so first we have to write that chord equation. So 5x square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0. Make the coefficient of x square is unity, so divided by 5, so x square minus 6 by 5x minus 2 by 5 is equal to 0. Okay, then shift constant term to the RHS, so x square minus 6 by 5x is equal to 2 by 5. This is equation number 1. Now find third term. So third term is equal to half into coefficient of x bracket square. Okay, so half into coefficient of x is minus 6 by 5 square. Now it is reducible. 2 ones are 2, 2 3s are 6. So it is a minus 3 by 5 square. So minus 3 by 5 square is a 9 by 25. Now we have to add this 9 by 25 to the equation number 1. So we will get equation is x square minus 6 by 5x plus 9 by 25 is equal to 2 by 5 plus 9 by 25. Okay, now LHS we have to make it perfect square. So x minus 9 by 25 is the square of 3 by 5. So x minus 3 by 5 square is equal to, if we make same denominator, we multiply by 5. So 5 2s are 10 plus 9 divided by 25. So x minus 3 by 5 square is equal to 19 by 25. If we take square root on both sides, so x minus 3 by 5 is equal to plus minus root 19 divided by square root of 25 is 5. Okay, we don't know root, or 19 is not a perfect square number, so I am keeping this one as it is. Okay, now minus 3 by 5 I have to shift there, so x is equal to plus minus root 19 by 5 plus 3 by 5. Okay, so roots we can write x is equal to, first I am writing 3, so 3. Now denominator is same for both, so denominator is 5. Okay, first take plus root 19, so 3 plus root 19 upon 5, or x is equal to 3 minus root 19 upon 5. Okay, so these are the two roots of this quadratic equation. Okay, if it is not a perfect square, keep that number as it is in square root. Okay, understand this? Now we will take one more example. Okay, next example is solve this quadratic equation. 4x square plus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0 by the method of completing square. Okay, so first step, write that quadratic equation. So 4x square plus 3x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, then make coefficient of x square is unity, so we have to divide it by 4. So x square plus 3 by 4x plus 5 by 4 is equal to 0. Now shift 5 by 4 constant term to the RHS. So x square plus 3 by 4x is equal to minus 5 by 4. Give equation number 1. Now find third term. So third term is equal to half into coefficient of x bracket square. So half into coefficient of x is 3 by 4 bracket square. So that is a 3 by 8 bracket square. So 3 by 8 square is 9 by 64. Now this 9 by 64 add to the equation number 1. So if we add this, x square plus 3 by 4x is equal to, plus 9 by 64 is equal to minus 5 by 4 plus 9 by 64. Okay, so this is the perfect square of x. Middle term sign is plus, so give here plus 9 by 64, that is a 3 by 8 square. So 3 by 8 x plus 3 by 8 bracket square is equal to, now we have to multiply by here 16. So 16 5s are 80, so minus 80 plus 9 upon 64. So x plus 3 by 8 square is equal to minus 80 plus 9, that is minus 71 upon 64. Okay, now you can observe here x plus 3 by 8 square, that is always positive number. Okay, whatever value we have to take for x, this value is means x plus 3 by 8 square is always positive, but here we got here negative number, means RHS is negative we got. Okay, minus 71 by 64. Okay, but this is not possible. Okay, why it is not possible? Means there is no value of x, for that x plus 3 by 8 square is a negative. Okay, because we know that square of any number, it is a positive number. Okay, but here x plus 3 by 8 square we got, this is a negative. Okay, so here this quadratic equation has no real roots. Okay, because any value of x, this answer will be get positive. So here we can write clearly RHS is negative, but x plus 3 by 8 square is positive for any value of x. Okay, any real value of x. Here we can write any real value of x. So in this case, therefore given quadratic equation has no real roots. Okay, understand this? If RHS you got it is a negative, then no need to solve further. Okay, only write this statement: RHS is negative but LHS is positive number. Okay, square of this number, any number, it is a positive. Okay, so in this case, for any real value of x, this is positive every time. So in this case, this quadratic equation has no real roots. Okay, understand this. So for more practice, you can solve example in worksheet. Okay.